put the duck Bible thump after that.
On first examination, the skeleton appears to be typical. I note there is no beak in the neck, indicating that the force field rather than the fall killed the bird. Right, sorry, I said beak.
I feel rather queasy. Oh, really?
Yes, point of interest. Sometimes the initial zap the birds receive from flying into the force field merely stuns them, and it is impact of the fall which provides the fatal blow.
Such a cute picnic blanket with a dead bird on it.
This chap, however, appears to be a sufferer cardiac arrest. You cannot see from the size or lack thereof. You can see from the size or lack thereof of the heart that even a minor jolt could be enough to induce seizure.
Having removed the tiny organ, Major has now begun digging around inside the carcass, as though rummaging in a lucky dip.
Now removing entrails for further examination. Oh, do I get a better look? Potter? It's rather revealing. I can see something stomach sack.
Ew, what the fuck, dead bird? Stomach sack?
It looks like... oh my, it's gold. Our lucky day, Potter. Here, have a look. It's some kind of nugget.
Floofybutt, you're disgusting. No thank you, Major. I'm not in the mood for playing with the contents of a seagull's stomach.
Don't be ridiculous. This is not a game, Potter. May I remind you that we are in the middle of a very serious post-mortem, and I expect you, as my assistant, to maintain professionalism.
My stomach is doing flips as I hold the object between thumb and forefinger. What is this thing? It's so small. It kinda looks like a... Cripes, it's a tooth, Major. It's a gold tooth.
The fuck?
It's not a dead bird. It's our test subject.
Ah, good find. You're a natural.
I can't help but wonder why a seagull would have a gold tooth in its stomach. I'm picking at pirate corpse.
Delicious, yeah.
Presumably, Major, this is from the mouth of a human.
I think you're probably right.
So how did it get in this seagull?
What an inquiring mind. You should make an excellent apprentice, if you like. I could pass on the skills I have acquired. That would be a feather in your cap, eh?
I resign myself to the fact that he's not going to be drawn into speculation. Okay, well, I'll bear that in mind, Major. I don't have the heart to tell him that I came top of my class at veterinary surgery. Thank you.
And now, to the victor, the spoils. Don't be shy, I have already carved.
Floofybutt with all the puns. Oh gosh, do you mean...
Of course, tuck in. I won't stand on ceremony here. It's a good one, too. Plenty of fat.
Bucket! A cat after my own heart. I have to think fast. Do I really want to eat raw seagull carved up by a cat on the forest floor?
I'd make excuses, and then he'll eat it.
There's no way that's gonna happen. I don't want to hurt his feelings, but equally I can't afford to be laid up with salmonella poisoning through people-pleasing. Cat-pleasing, even. Oh no, silly me. I didn't realize we'd be having lunch. I ate before we came out here.
Well, just a taste then.
Oh, Major, tempting though it looks, I simply couldn't touch a single bite.
Nonsense, Potter. I insist. I would feel a very poor host indeed if my guest refused my hospitality.
Plenty of fat. Ew! Yee? Oh no. This is going to be harder than I thought. Floofybutt is standing in front of me, presenting what looks like a tiny liver on the palm of his paw. I need to think fast. Oh, that's my catalog.
I can't hear anything.
It's on vibrate. The professor's calling. What bad timing. Can you believe it? I'm gonna have to head off.
But our feast?
Such a shame. So sorry. Please do go ahead without me.
Oh, another time then.
Floofybutt is cancelled. I wonder if we're not gonna have 3 hearts with him in the end now. Aw, I'm tempted to make excuses, but notice the eager look on his little face and feel a pull on my heartstrings. Oh yes, without a doubt, another time.
Then I toast your health.
The Major pops the liver into his mouth and starts cat chewing in a very unattractive way. I realize I'm staring and catch myself. Enjoy, bon appetit. Bye. I make a swift and graceless retreat. My nature loves him. He makes it hard, though.
I mean, you know, I think that's probably the best it could have gone, to be honest. If we ate it, then we got ill, and then, you know...
Yeah. Phil does the best Floofybutt
Probably
voice.
because I do the only Floofybutt voice.
Sorry, let me just dig at my lasagna here.
Yeah. Surprise, motherfucker. Epic Doom! Thank you very much for the host. I don't think we've met. Were you playing this game a minute ago, Epic Doom? 10 out of 10. Best Floofybutt. Don't you mean 7 out of 5? I mean 5 out of 7. How you doing, man? We're doing pretty good. How are you doing?
How are you? Thank you for the host.
You've been following us the last 5 seconds. Thank you very much for following. You
yeah.
are coming from the cold. You wasn't playing this.
Oh, well.
What were you doing? You casting.
It's a real treat, this game.
There you go. You were playing Dota 2. Ah, okay, nice. Well, welcome. We're suddenly ducks. I'm Phil. She's Bermuda.
Never mind that our names are not Phil and Bermuda on screen.
We're playing cats. Ending my stream. Look at Mighty TV. Oh, I see. If Mighty TV. I didn't notice. I don't think we've met properly, but welcome.
Well, thank you for hosting us at the end of your stream. How did it go? What's it like to stream Dota on Twitch?
I've played Dota in the past, a very long time ago now, like maybe a year since I've played it last.
I even used to play it.
Yeah,
it was never any good.
She was pretty rubbish. I wasn't too good myself either, but you know, she was pretty rubbish.
I was holding him back.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're eating.
Yeah. But how are you doing? Be over soon.
Right. So, shall we try another date? That one didn't go so well. Let's try date Floofybutt again. It was good. I played a whole bunch of games.
Oh, nice.
PUBG, Smite, and Gang Beasts, and of course Dota.
Gang Beasts.
Alright,
That's
cool.
a good one.
We're doing a variety of games today as well.
Yeah, we're just swishing through some things. Right, more date with Floofybutt? Well, we can't date Trixie. Wait, can we date Trixie?
No, because
okay.
you can choose at the beginning and we chose him, so...
That makes sense.
We'll get Trixie next time.
It's almost strange the fact they even let us see that screen now.
Yeah. Pan is still trying to flick the second spinner, Gang Beasts.
We were playing Hand Simulator a minute ago. That's what our friend Pan is doing. Right. Do hold your hand still, Potter. I can hardly see a thing with you shaking like that.
I hold the binoculars stable in front of Floofybutt's tiny cat face. He looks ridiculous.
It's like you're not even trying, Potter. You're shaking like a leaf.
My hands are totally steady, Major. Ever consider it could just be your eyesight?
I'll have you know my hands are as keen as a goat.
Goats aren't exactly known for their vision, Major.
That's just because the world is full of ignorami.
Well, what can you see? Such a fun game for...
ends up usually laggy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rosie Rabbit, hello!
Rosie's another one of our streamer friends. Please check her out. Let's bet she was last playing Sims. Survey says... What remains of Edith Finch?
Ooh, is that like a horror game?
As well recently. I can't remember watching it though. I can only see a couple of mules lazing about, of course, scratching at their fleas. Filthy things, I tell you.
Thanks. Oh no, it's good to see you, Rosie Rabbit.
How you doing? We're dating cats today. We normally do Sims, as you know, but
Maybe Doom doesn't know. Doom. I like the way that your name is Doom as well, because there's a character called Doom in Dota. Unless maybe Dota isn't your main game.
What Remains of Edith Finch is a bit of a choose-your-own-adventure story game. Absolutely amazing. Totes recommend. Wow, Dude was playing Edith Finch.
Oh, okay.
It sounds like a game Dude would be into.
Yeah. He
Have
plays games.
Have a good stream, guys. I'm off to get some food, too. Yeah,
Okay,
have a good dinner.
Eat well, yeah.
And thanks again for the host. How was your holidays? Very relaxed. Just the way I like it. I don't like to be too busy, you know? Especially, like, if we're busy with social, real-life things that take us away from stream.
The bigger one is emptying its bladder. That could mean that they do eat and drink on a regular schedule.
My name is after rapper MF Doom. Oh, not the character in Dota.
Okay.
Oh, that's Perf Bermuda. My fam has been here, and it's been a real doozy. Yeah, that's a mess that I'd like to stay away from as much as possible. And
If we're able to find out whether their water supply is, or we could lace it with a mild sedative and bring the incapacitated sample to the beach and...
oh my god, he wants to like knock out another cat, bring him to the beach, and dissect it. Please don't finish that sentence. No cats will be harmed during this mission.
Oh, please, the subject will not be harmed, just slightly bewildered for a day or two.
But why, Major?
Well, to examine it for a start. Also, I should like to see how they react when one of theirs goes missing for a change.
Floofybutt. Yeah, he likes to be called Major because Floofybutt is too ridiculous. Major, I only agreed to help you with this on the promise that you will not attempt to exact any kind of retribution on the elders. Examination is one thing, but if you can't keep your end of the deal, then I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to withdraw.
Okay. I will just observe.
I replaced the binoculars in front of Floofybutt's keen goat eyes.
Well, what do we have here?
Found something?
I do believe I have. A few elders were here who seem to be meditating.
Floofybutt is a cannibal, or is it catable?
Oh, I see what you did there.
MF Doom is so good, says Rosie Rabbit. I've never heard of him.
Yeah.
Does the MF stand for motherfucker?
Maybe.
That to me, that's what
It's
MF
my
means.
friend.
My friend Doom. Aww. Meditating? Are you sure they're not just sleeping? Pun City! Sammy lives in Pun City.
Take a look, will you? Tell me they aren't meditating.
Alright. I adjust the binoculars to suit my eyes, and am quite taken aback by what I see. Aw,
Thank
thank
you.
you. Floofybutt is right. The cats aren't sleeping. They're sitting in a circle around what is by far one of the stranger landmarks on the island. A large state of Bastet. A state? Like statue? There we go. The fact that you guys are doing the voices, lol. I would not survive a day there in Pun City. Just don't have enough puns to go around.
Oh, it's punishment.
Professor Pauper has always dodged my questions about what on earth a statue of the Egyptian cat goddess of war is doing on this island. I'm even more intrigued now. The cats seem to be listening or contemplating or even meditating.
Thunk.
I just want to curl up with a big blanket and like it's story time. Well, go ahead, because I think that's what people enjoy about Perfect Date.
Yeah.
It's been popular in our poll when we ask people what game to play next, so
Though they might not know the other games.
yeah. Well, Major, I'm sure there's a perfectly good explanation for their behavior. Cats often behave quite strangely, I've found.